Welcome to Pucks Across Borders. It is a quick, rapid fire Tuesday edition. Some scheduling issues, some life issues. So it's just me today. No Mark, no John, but I will give you Panthers game three. Just going over a little bit of notes, a little bit of tidbits before the game. Obviously, at this point, we know both teams very well. I will, just briefly go over the odds, where the game is at, all that. And as always, shout out to First Round Collectibles and Total Apex Sports for bringing this to life, helping make this happen. Before we talk about tonight's game four in Sunrise, we have to talk about game three in Edmonton last night. The Dallas Stars took down the Edmonton Oilers 5-3. A few notable things happened in that one. First of all, our best bet parlay hit, plus 950. Connor McDavid not only got 2 points, but got a point on the first two goals of the game. Shout out to John for that one. Wyatt Johnston picked up a goal. It was a go-ahead goal at that. Just kidding. It actually made it 3-1. It was the game-winning goal. No, that's not right either. I can't do math. Wyatt Johnson scored a goal. It was a big one. That was Mark's best bet. Shout out to him. Last but not least, I picked the Stars to win. They completed the comeback, made that happen. Put a little money in your pocket, and we're going to do the same again today. Just wanted to point out that in that game, Skinner let in a bit of softy that gave Dallas the 4-3 lead. They ended up hitting an empty netter to make it 5-3. One, not just that game, but the series, is the goaltending disparity. We didn't trust Skinner to hold up for a full 7 games. We trusted Ottinger a lot more. It had been a while since Skinner had really let team down in a sense. He'd been playing pretty well, but it finally happened last night. Game 4 for that series is tomorrow. We will be breaking it down as a full group tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. They're still in Edmonton. But tonight's game, Rangers-Panthers game 4, I got to pull up the banner. I'm tired of seeing my name down there. Rangers are plus 140 dogs. That's nothing new for these playoffs. Panthers minus 166 at home. Over, under 5.5. The over is plus 100. Under is minus 120. So a little bit extra juice on that over. If you're looking for another high scoring game like Sunday's 5-4 OT affair. Just some quick tidbits for this one. At the end of last game, it was Oliver. I'm not saying the rest of his name. He's not good enough to warrant that, honestly. I'm a Rangers fan, so the bias is going to be there. But him and Matthew Tkachuk kind of went after Matt Rumpy a little bit after the game. It'll be interesting to see if there's any carryover from that in terms of, one, how the teams play, if there's any extra motivation. There probably shouldn't be at this point of the season. The Cup is motivation enough. But 2, does anyone drop the gloves? They know Rumpy's there, obviously. If they're hunting him down after a game, which he only played 4 minutes, they have to be thinking about him at some point. They wanted something to do with him. Interesting to see if the first night, if it ends up being Tkachuk was the one really going after him after the game, it ends up being Tkachuk versus Rumpy. It's a big win for the Rangers. That's 5 minutes where the Panthers are losing a lot better of a player. What else? Oh, Rangers are up 2-1, but obviously the Panthers. Everyone's saying the Panthers outplay the Rangers, particularly at the end of game 3, that third period, and it's 100% true. They did. They lit the world on fire, even though they couldn't fully overcome that 2-goal deficit to take home the win. You have to figure if the Panthers keep playing like that, they're in good shape, even down 2-1 in this series. On the flip side, the Rangers, they're up 2-1. They've gotten no points from Mika Zibanejad, no points from Chris Kreider, 1 point from Artemi Panarin, 1 point from Adam Fox. Those are their big dogs. Not really doing much. Kind of alarming. Even though they're up 2-1 in the series, you have to think if those guys turn it on, the Rangers should win the Eastern Conference. But we're seeing Barkov shutdowns advantage ad, which effectively has neutralized that top line. We've seen the Rangers power play struggle to establish the zone. They're getting caught up on the boards, not getting good looks from the point in the middle of the ice. So they've had some flashes of good puck movement, some flashes that they'll be back to their usually dominant selves, but the Rangers have not scored on the power play yet. A big reason why their four top scorers have combined for 2 points through 3 games of this series. It'll be interesting to see if they come alive. I'm the only one here. I'm a Rangers fan. I'm not even going to waste my time pretending like I'm going to give you an unbiased game pick. What I will say is that for this total, John, before last game, was saying one of these games is going to be fun. Game 3. I think most people, including myself, would tend to believe that this game will go back to the lower scoring variant. I mean, even with a 5-4 finish, both goalies were pretty strong on Sunday. Igor Shesterkin in particular, even though he gave up 4 goals, pretty much stole that game. So unless these teams are getting really good bounces or the best quality shots available, you have to think that it's going to be a low scoring series still. You need basically the perfect shot or the lucky bounce to beat either goalie right now. Now for our best bets. I did get them in. I have to verify who is who. I don't want to incorrectly give someone the wrong best bet, but I'm pretty sure, and I am correct, Artemi Panarin, anytime goal scorer from Mark. That was plus 155 the last time I saw it. That is his best bet for this game. I have Alexis Lafreniere over 2.5 shots on goal as my best bet. That is plus 110. He had 6 shots in the last game. He had 6 shots in the last game. He had 3 in game 1. He was also scored 2 goals last game. He was fantastic. With Panarin kind of having the yips, afraid to shoot. Trocheck obviously playing great, doing all the dirty work. Lafreniere is getting a lot of looks. Last and not least, sorry, John, I didn't mean to admit you last, but he had Chris Kreider picking up a point in this game. For John's pick and for Mark's pick, like I said a bit ago, the big boys have been sleepy. Chris Kreider doesn't have a point in this game. Any points in this series, excuse me. Panarin has no goals. He picked up 1 assist. So both of them think that the big boys are overdue for the Rangers. Not exactly sure who they think are going to win this game. If I had to wager one or both of them, I'd probably say the Panthers. Just because it's a 2-1 series, they probably see it evening out, which is fair. Everyone's expecting 7. That's probably the way this is going to go. But their best bets, both on Rangers to pick up points, so you never know. Our best bet parlay for today, just a refresher, Panarin anytime goal, Kreider picking up a point, Alexis Lafreniere over 2.5 shots on goal. That is plus 550 from DraftKings. So game starts in about 2 hours. Get those bets in. This is a quick one today. I know I'm not as exciting as Mark or John, but just want to get you those picks out there. We appreciate the support. We hope you have a great Tuesday. We will be back tomorrow to talk about this game, preview Dallas versus Edmonton, and keep it rolling through the rest of these playoffs. Peace.